And your 2018-2019 NBA MVP is...
Hold up, what's my name?
More money, more cash, more money, more.
It's your boy More Money here, man, bringing you sports, gaming, and IRL. Today we're going to be predicting, or I'm going to be predicting, the 2018-2019 NBA awards winners. And I think I got these right. I'm pretty sure I got these right. Why? Because I done my research and I've really put time into looking into this. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, and we're going to run from Coach of the Year to all the way to MVP. So if you're new to the channel and you want to see more of these, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Of course, drop down the next prediction you want to see, whether it's for football or basketball. Those are the only sports I'm really, I could really talk about. But make sure you put those down in the comment section, and let's run these up. So who's going to win NBA MVP, right? First, we got to figure out who's going to be Coach of the Year. And of course, for my predictions for that, I got 3 on the board that I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you the winner out of those 3 and why it's the winner out of those 3. The first one is going to be Brett Brown for the 76ers. Second one is Brad Stevens for the Celtics. And third, but certainly not least, Luke Walton for the Lakers. I almost said Celtics. Luke Walton for the Lakers. That rounds in my top 3. So Brett Brown, Brad Stevens, and Luke Walton. And the winner out of those 3 is going to be, drum roll please, Luke Walton. It's going to be Luke Walton. And I kind of just decided this last minute, and let me tell you why. First off, Brett Brown and Brad Stevens already have proved themselves and their roster that they're going to be good. They're going to win games. Luke Walton, as long as he's been head coach for the Lakers, hasn't really won that much. And guess what? This year he's got the best player on the planet. He's going to give him the best opportunity to win. And if this team can win 50 games, that'll be more than a 15, 20-point improvement from last year, which is huge. That's why I got Luke Walton winning head coach of the year for the 2018-2019 season. And that brings it up to the next one, which is the most improved player. Who's going to be the most improved player? A lot of players moving around a lot of young guys coming into their second or third year ready to prove themselves. A lot of maybe veterans that want to have a breakout season, kind of like Lou Will did last year. But for this season, I got 3 names for you, and one of those guys is going to win most improved player of the year. I'm losing my train of thought a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. All right, first one, I got Zach LaVine for the Bulls, coming back from an ACL injury. Then comes, this one's going to be a little dark horse, but you see the jersey. So this one's going to be Josh Richardson for the Miami Heat. He averaged like 12 points last year. He's going to have a much bigger role this year and is poised to have a big season. This one is the one nobody in the world probably ever expected to win Most Improved of the Year. I mean, he's won a lot of MVPs in other categories. You know what I'm saying? He's really known for shacking out or acting out. But this year, I think with the team around him, I think JaVale McGee is going to be not shacking the full MVP, but Most Improved Player of the Year. Why? Because he's the starting center for the Lakers. If he can stay healthy, play all 82 games, he's going to have at least 3 lobs from LeBron, at least 2 lobs from Lonzo, at least 1 lob from Rondo. That kind of could have caught it, Ron. That's a lot of lobs, and that's a lot of baskets. So if you can average, he averaged last year 4.8 points a game, like 3-4 rebounds. If you can average 12 points, 9 rebounds, JaVale McGee, he's going to win Most Improved Player of the Year. And so that is who I have winning Most Improved Player of the Year for the 2018-2019 season. And no, I'm not a Lakers fan, but if you just look at the scenario and what's going on, that's a very real and likely thing that could happen, playing with LeBron and those kind of playmakers. So, Most Improved Player of the Year, JaVale McGee, man. If you're watching this, you know what I'm saying, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the channel, you know what I'm saying, check your boy out. Mark my words. Come on, JaVale. I know you got this, bro. I know you got me. You feel me, right? You feel me? They've been waiting for this time. I remember you when you was on the Wizards. You work hard. Now it's your time. Get that Most Improved Player. You just got your ring, too. So it's technically could be your 2 years. You feel me? All right, that brings up the next one leading up to the NBA MVP for the 2018-2019 season. But before that, Defensive Player of the Year. Last year was Rudy Gobert, which makes sense. Being a very good defensive player, blocking shots left and right, doing his thing, boom, 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 bow, bow, bow. And the runner-ups was Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. And this year, though, my top 3 and who I think is going to win In my top 3, I gotta have Anthony Davis in there. I think the West is gonna be very hard for somebody to win Defensive Player of the Year because there's so many good offensive players. In my opinion, I think somebody from the East is gonna win NBA Defensive Player of the Year. So I have Joel Embiid, and I have Anthony Davis, and last but not least, Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi Leonard is poised for a huge season. He could definitely be up there for Defensive Player of the Year awards with Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. I mean, he's already won it before. Ultimately, I think it's going to be Kawhi Leonard. I mean, this guy's had a year rest. A full year rest to get his body right. I think he wants to dominate on all aspects of the game. And I think he could win Defensive Player of the Year award. What we got? We got 6th man, we got rookie, and then of course MVP for the 2018-2019 season. But before that, 6th man of the year award. In this one, you guys, again, I am not a Lakers fan, okay? But I'm just looking at the scenarios of things going on around the league and how things have looked at in the past, and doing that calculation with the math and the boom and the bam and bam, I thought this has to be the concoction, okay? I'm not a Lakers fan, I promise. 6th man of the year. Last year, Eric Gordon won it, but this year, I think it's gonna be the combination of these 3 players. Either JJ Redick for the Sixers, coming off the bench this year. Eric Gordon again, with the same role with the Rockets. My final decision, or my top pick for 6th man of the year, one of the top picks, Kyle Kuzma. I think Kyle Kuzma is gonna take over that and embellish that role for his early young career, to be that guy that comes off the bench sniping and scoring baskets. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but you think Luke Walton's going to win Coach of the Year? JaVale McGee's going to win Most Improved? Kyle Kuzma's going to win, but 6th man of the year? You got to look at all these awards. It's all about scenarios, all about story. The story, how everything came up that led to this specific moment. And all these guys are poised to do things that help them in the long run of their career, playing with LeBron James. And they all could, if LeBron can will those guys together, they can have a huge season. And with having a huge season and already having that much spotlight, it could lead to them having or winning a lot of awards, a lot of team awards. And if you guys like these predictions and you want to see more, make sure to comment that down below. And also make sure to check out my NBA moves tutorial and comment down below in those videos what NBA moves you want to see next. Now back to this, man. Rookie of the year. This is a very good rookie class, and they had an opportunity to really prove themselves as one of those top rookie classes. So choosing the rookie of the year or predicting the rookie of the year for this specific class was actually pretty tough. It was hard for me to pick a top 3. I had to squeeze one in there. I got Luka Doncic and Bagley tied. You know, those are like my, you know, if these next 2 people I name don't get it, they're probably gonna be the ones to get it. But my second after that is Trae Young, and then last but not least is Deandre Aiden. If you look at his preseason, the way he's playing, the style of play, his poise, like he seems very, very comfortable on the court. And he's also active. He gets rebounds, putbacks, stuff like that. And so my prediction for that is he will be the rookie of the year in the 2018-2019 season. And I think he's gonna have huge numbers all across the board. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, thank you for staying this far into the video to find out who's gonna be the NBA MVP. And if you guys, you know, enjoy these and you want to see more, make sure to put down in the comment section the next prediction you guys want to see on the channel, and you know, check it out. That goes into the NBA MVP for this upcoming season. I got, you know, there's a lot of great players. I could put down at least 8 players off the top of my head that should be considered or put up in the conversation for MVP. But these 3, one of these 3 is gonna win it. I'm gonna explain to you why the person I said is gonna win it. My first one on the board, I gotta tell you right now. Again, I'm not a Lakers fan, but LeBron James, man, he's gotta be in the MVP conversation. He's in it every single year, and he's really been like just at the top of his game. He doesn't seem like he's declining. He's got a younger team. He's gonna play faster, score more points, get more rebounds, maybe even try to average a triple-double or something like that. So LeBron's in the MVP conversation. As long as they win games, Lakers, that team's gonna get a lot of accolades, awards, attention, and all that for sure. Like Joel Embiid can really do it all. So I think he's got to be in the MVP conversation, and this year he's definitely gonna be top 3 in the conversation. And that leads to number one, the person who I think is going to be the MVP for the NBA season this coming year, 2018, 2019. I don't know, jumble that up and all that. Whatever. Is the person who has the most to prove, which usually is the person that gets the MVP every year. The person that had the most to prove. Russell Westbrook, when Durant just left. Harden, after being, kind of snubbed for MVP the year before. KD, doubters, all that, blah, blah, blah. The MVP is always a person with the biggest story, and who had the biggest moment, biggest meme of the year? Yeah, exactly. Kawhi freaking Leonard. I mean, he's going to win NBA MVP, in my opinion. He has to. He's had the most rest. He had a year off, basically. Yes, a year off. Didn't play on basketball, just worked on his game. He's going to be the freshest. He's going to be the most consistent. He's going to come in every night, play hard. He could even win Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to strap up the best player on the other team. Kawhi Leonard is poised for a big year. I think he could even lead them into the finals, possibly with the East, the way it's looking. And he will be the NBA MVP for the 2018-2019 season. And if he's not the NBA MVP for this upcoming season, you come back to this video a year from now and tell me how you feel. And then when I'm right, I'm going to post this and I'm going to circle the date and I'm going to let you know, look, I told you who was going to win NBA MVP, and guess who won NBA MVP. And I might even react to this video again to let you know exactly why I was right. And I told you it was going to be Kawhi. So when it is Kawhi, just remember this moment I said it was Kawhi. So that was my predictions for the 2018-2019 NBA Seasons Awards. If you guys enjoyed that and you want to see how those NBA Awards winners do those moves, make sure you check out the NBA Tutorials video. And of course, you want to see me in the NBA, make sure you check out my 2K19 series. Check that out. See how I ball out in the NBA. If I was taken out of this, room you see, shout out D-Wade, and I was in the NBA, that's how I ball out. So check that series out, 29K strong. And I want to say thank you to every single one of y'all. Thank you for the support, and I appreciate y'all. Every single one of y'all. I'm going to keep grinding, keep pushing for y'all. And that's it.
Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my light. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my light. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my light. Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my light.